How are the sensors stick? They are definitely here with some strain. We have some points which we need to glue, especially when we do scapular measurement on the shoulders. So you place them as a two-sided sticker. So one is on the sternum. As the system is titanium, you need to place one here. So I place that here. Yes. Then you have one at the hip, and of course every sensor is completely synchronized. We wake it up. No, this is not pelvis. Yes, pelvis here. This you do on the back. Yeah, because this is shown on the screen. Then you have foot, legs, upper legs. So we go for the upper legs. Upper leg right. Start to synchronize them. So the system is counting down, it is checking if all sensors are there. Usually you have a sound, so I have to move for 12 seconds. See, that was too slow, sorry. Okay, sorry I didn't move. Let's retry. That's live, sorry. Calibrate. Now, you see the avatar here. Of course, I don't have the arms. That's why the neutral position is like this. So I could easily step like this. You would be able to see everything. I could do football. I could throw the shoe where the sensor is. I could do, but this is the main important thing to do already squat test before I start the complete recording. I can do bicycling. Yeah. Everything which is related to what you need, I can do a hurdle test, yeah, like going up and then down again. I can jump down, I can record this. So everything which is here, of course, and see the distance. I'm getting out of the picture, and yeah, so you have a long, like say, 10 to 50 meters, yeah. Yeah? And if I start to measure now a hip test, I hope I do the exercise correctly. Yeah. Here the video shows you what you have to do. Patience, which is important. I think it's so I will do the squat. So let's say you do 5. I do 1 which is not so symmetric, just to show you maybe when you have a tremor or something. And maybe with 2. So hurdle step is, same as I've shown before. So I mixed up left and right, sorry. Let's see if the system has some. Right. So of course the sensors will be switched off, then I will leave them on. Let me show you something. So basically this is the measurement. So if you know what to do, obviously I don't, definitely you will be able to see the complete measurement during what I have done. You're able to rate that according to your profession, like in 3 stars. 1 is okay, 2 is medium, 3 is okay, is super. This is where you have the angles. Yeah. If you want to continue, use what hurdle test so you see the difference. And what is the outcome of that? You're able to definitely rate that, and for what is it important? This seems even an idea. Is what I mentioned. You're able to perform a complete assessment, compare before and after treatment, and you get the training plan. So according to that, just imagine you make more and more tests. You make a deep squat, hurdle test, gait analysis, also with the sensors. You let the patients work. You're able to easily adapt that, and then to see all these trainings, which will be then integrated into QR code, or helping you in your physiotherapy to conduct that with your patients if you don't have an idea what to do. Yeah. So you easily can select that and then create a QR code. Yeah? Please select. You have to select the activity level. So if you have a very fit person, you select 5. If you are an office worker like me, you select 1. And then you have the training plan. Okay, well, so this is the result. So what we see on the right side is basically a normative data which we have done because we are like 30 people. We are also very close to the University of Mainz, which is in the center of Germany, where we get complete norms and saying that, when is the first time I can read it? You have the hip flexion, which is 82 on the left side for me, and on the right side is 75. So the normative is minimum 80 degrees. So the system also is giving you traffic lights to see whether the patient is okay or not. Then you have knee flexion. This is the second line. Also here, left side is 80, right side is 78. So this is what I performed. I mean, I was shaking a bit on the right and left side just to show you the differences. And this is what you're able to assess with, of course, the scoring the system is giving you. And then if you want to go into details, saying X, Y, and complete assessment in curves, you're able to show that there. So that's not the normal speed, yeah, it's because of the PC. Sorry for that. Come on. There you go. All right. So, what I was mentioning, basically, if you start the video, you're able to see what I performed. On the right side, again, you see the complete hip rotation, the sternum, because also here, don't forget, I have this sensor here, that's why we're also seeing the inclination during my squat, pelvis, and this is what I did. Yeah, this is exactly the movement which we recorded right now. Which will have that. And of course, as I mentioned, comparison everything like this with a training plan that then you provide it to your patient. Yeah. So this is what I will need to do to improve my, let's say, knee and hip condition. All right? Great. The other thing which you can do, and this is one of the last things in this hands-on, is this free recording, where you can assess everything. I mean, everything in terms of, name it, any sport. We have customers, they're requiring equestrian, like horse riding. They want to see how the tension is and the angles when they command on their horse. You have golf swing, where the sensors are applied to the patient. So this is the main thing where people are requesting us to provide them the information. Yeah? Some questions for this? No questions. Just to give the intention of what is needed to have such an assessment. Basically, if you take just the posture lab, this is, and it's hard to read, you need 4 by 2.5 meters, so you just have a static assessment, or you adapt it easily with a platform where you need the same space. Considering a treadmill, you would be needing a bit more. Saying if you take the big one is 5 by 5 meters and 4 by 5.5 by 4.5 meters. Yeah. And also coming back to the beginning, I think it's beneficial to have medical background on one side, then also a clinical background and a scientific background from universities, institutes worldwide. Also here, just to give you an answer, maybe every data which you collect with our system, you're able to export it in raw data. So you can do your publications, you can work with it, you can extract that, and of course we will help you to improve that. Yeah. So basically, this is the end of the presentation, and I'm open to every question. that you have, or if you want to have more index in the software, or if you need a list of publications like more than 600, just let me know. You have my card here, or you have our partner, Liwatana, that is able then also to provide you the complete help and assistance. So then, thank you very much. You can have time.